YouTube. So I'm getting myself out of the house on this Wednesday and I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna try not to sweat at the gym. I just got my eyebrows done yesterday, so they are in the stages of healing right now, so they look a little scary right now. They're still red, still very like prominent with like the brush strokes, just because those are starting to kind of scab and everything. I've got my ointment on, so I've got some like greasy looking eyebrows, so I'm sure gonna get a lot of looks today in the gym. Trying to rock this headband, making me look like back in my softball days, because I do not wear headbands like at all. I don't wear hats or headbands when I work out. I'm just not that person. I hate for anything to be on my head, period. So I'm gonna try to rock this headband, maybe help me to keep from sweating so much, because she said that you really shouldn't sweat, at least on your eyebrows. You don't want to get the sweat like all over your eyebrows and let it like sit there and pool. So I'm gonna try to like keep a towel and kind of dab any sweat. And it's funny because my face is like the #1 thing that sweats the most on me, which I absolutely hate, but I'm gonna try to do that. The ointment's gonna kind of act as a barrier too, so that'll kind of help keep the sweat out of it, but I'm not gonna go really too hard today in the gym. Didn't even take any pre-workout or anything. I do have my BCAAs as always, but I didn't take any pre-workout because I didn't want to create any more like thermogenesis in my body, which creates heat, which usually makes most people sweat, and I don't need any extra sweating needs today. So yeah, I'm gonna try to go to the gym, get a little workout in. This will be the first day I've worked out this week. It's Wednesday. Technically I'm on vacation from work. Talk a little bit about that later, but I just haven't worked out this week. I've just been doing other things, just been relaxing and like not having to go anywhere, be anywhere necessarily, and it's been great. It really has been. But I'm kind of get that itch now, like, okay, I want to get back in the gym. So I think I'm gonna do like a combination of like legs and shoulders, but nothing too big, nothing too heavy. Probably won't record it because it's not gonna be anything like really great and structured. I just want to get moving, okay? So that's what we're gonna do right now. I've had breakfast this morning, and I had like a Lenny and Larry's, a half of a Snickerdoodle Lenny and Larry's cookie for my pre-workout, and then as my post-workout, I'm gonna get some Chipotle today, so I'll show you what I get. Okay, so that worked out. I didn't get any sweat in my eyebrows. I don't think so. No one asked, what was going on, why my eyebrows were that shiny, but I figured out, as long as I'm like either in the gym or like in workout clothes, it's just gonna look like my eyebrows are sweaty. So I think I can get away with that. I got a pretty good pump in on my legs and my shoulders, especially my shoulders, and then I did like 30 minutes of like steady state cardio, just because I just felt like it. And yeah, so now I'm starving. It's about 3 o'clock now. Get some Chipotle. Brown rice, scoop of black beans, vegetables, and double chicken, mild and medium, and some lettuce, and that'll be it. So the key to eating a Chipotle bowl is you gotta get a bigger bowl than when it comes in. So you can pour out all the components and mix it all up. Gotta open it, dump it all in a bowl. Ah, yes, yes, sir. That looks so good. Doesn't it look good, Skater Meter? That looks so good. See? Now we can mix it all up, because you don't have enough room to mix it in the Chipotle bowl that they usually give you. Mix it all up, so that way you get something in every bite. So the macros for this comes out to be about 48 protein, 56 carb, and 13 fat. So really big meal. Obviously it's a ton of food, but yes, I will consume this like in 5 minutes. This is really my second meal of the day, and it's what? It's 3:30. For the past couple of days, I haven't been doing like my planned meals like I usually do. Like I haven't meal prepped this weekend at all. Again, I mentioned I'm like on vacation from work, so I haven't meal prepped. So just for like the past 3 days, I've just been like going back to macro counting basically. So like I have an idea, or like I have how much should I eat in a day when I'm like on my tracked meals, or like when I have my prepped meals. And so if I don't have my prepped meals, then I just go back to like my Fitness Pal and just make sure that I'm eating enough protein, enough carbs, and the fats as if I was like still eating like my tracked meals. So for the past 3 days, I've basically just been macro counting and seeing what I can eat to fit in my macros for that day, which I will do a lot. I actually do this a lot on the weekends when I run out of all my planned meals. I'll just kind of revert back to like counting macros or like intuitive eating, just making sure that I'm eating enough protein and carbs and fats. So lately for the past 3 days, I've been eating like 3 larger meals and just having some small snacks here and there just to kind of fill out my proteins and fats and carbs as needed. So this is a really big meal, and normally I would not be able to eat this like in a day at all, like on prep, but I am, because this is going to be one of my main meals, and I'll have like a smaller dinner and then fit in some more snacks and stuff by the end of the day. So that's why, if you're wondering like, oh my gosh, Kelsey, why are you eating Chipotle on contest prep? That is the reason why. Kind of just tagging on to why I'm just kind of been eating whatever I want. So again, I mentioned that I am on vacation for my work. So yes, I am on vacation, but funny story, but true story, is this was not supposed to be one of my vacation weeks for the year of 2017. So my job at Walgreens makes the pharmacist go ahead and put in for like their 2 weeks vacations like the year before. So I already had to put in my projected vacation times for this year, which no one ever knows like what their vacation times or like weeks or anything are going to be, or like their trips a year before. So it's really difficult to kind of guesstimate, you know, when your vacation is going to be. So basically you put your preferences, like which weeks for like the following year that you would like to have vacation off. Usually we take vacation around my birthday in the summertime, so like around June or July. So I chose weeks that seem to be pretty consistent with when we take vacations, and then I just kind of chose some like other like random weeks just in case like my top choices were to get denied, which they say doesn't really happen. Like most of the time you get your first or second choices. Well, I ended up getting like one of my third week choices, which is this week. So the week of what, like the 27th through March 3rd or something like that. Are you kidding me? Like, who goes on vacation in February? So I didn't have anything planned. Obviously Cody's working, everyone else is working. There just was no planned actual vacation, but I am so happy to have a vacation away from work. Like, I needed a break so bad. Like, I'm so glad. So honestly, for like the past couple of days, I've just kind of been doing whatever I want. I'm sitting here at the house and like doing nothing, and it has been so great because I don't get to do that in my everyday life. My everyday life is so busy and so routine and so structured, and just so much going on, trying to fit so much in 24 hours, that it's been so nice not to have to be anywhere, not have to go anywhere, not have to answer to anybody, and just kind of do whatever I want, rest, catching up on sleep, and just recovering. And it's been great. It's been a great vacation in that way. So I'd say we have an Amazon problem. Just about daily we get packages on our doorstep. This was just from one load today. Okay, so it's 9:15 and it's time to make some protein ice creams. That's what I wanted to eat as my last kind of meal snack for the night. Okay, so step 1, make sure you have good kitchen lighting. I don't, because we need to replace a really bright light bulb above the sink. And so yeah, the kitchen lighting in here is gonna be really, really poor. I apologize, I'm gonna look really orange for like this entire rest of this video. Step 2, you need a whole, not a whole, but like halfway of your blender full of ice, just a bunch of ice cubes in there because you want it to be really, really icy. Step 3, you want some good almond milk, cashew milk, really whatever kind of milk you want. I find that like the cashew milk, it gives you the most creamiest consistency. So we're gonna go with that. And we're just gonna eyeball this. I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in to like right up under, probably like halfway up the ice cubes. So that's what we're gonna leave it with. Also, make sure you have a really good protein. So I am going to be using my Cellucor chocolate molten protein because I want some chocolate ice cream and it's going to taste just like a Wendy's Frosty. So 1 scoop of some good quality, great tasting protein. And that's just the key for anything, right? Gotta have that good protein. And then you don't have to add this, but I like to add it just because it adds more of like a good creamy, like ice cream consistency and kind of fluffs it up some. And that is this xanthan gum. You can also use guar gum, I think it's called. Either one is fine. It just gives it like that gummy kind of texture, more of like a creamy texture. So I'm just gonna put 1 teaspoon of this in. You didn't just see that. Of this in there. Half of it's all over my blender now, but you know. It happens. This is live TV, guys. So put the lid on and then blend it up. Would you look at that small bowl that it made? You know, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. This is what I'm going to just consume for the rest of the night. And it's 9:30. I'm going to finish up some couple different like emails, and I'm editing a YouTube video as we speak right now. Got to fold clothes. Got to get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a really busy day. So I'm going to enjoy my protein, my small bowl of protein ice cream, and I'm going to call it a night. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of like a random, like day in the life video. Like I don't even know what I'm going to title this video because it's like so pointless. But yeah, so anyways, I will just catch y'all guys in the next one. Goodbye.